Okay, so got a trade recap for you guys. This is gonna be from earlier this morning. I know it's kind of late. We're already starting London session for the next day, but I think it's better late than never. Ended up smacking NQ today. I'll go ahead and just pull this up. Let me go ahead and find the trade. So we ended up catching a long play right here. Originally it was like this was our move right here. So actually, let's start off from the beginning. Let's go on the 4 hour time frame. Let's go start off with our higher time frames. This thing can work. So starting off on the higher time frame on the 4 hour, we were already nearing all time highs. That's how we've been for the past weeks already. But I saw we had a unfilled 4 hour gap that was being respected right here. Just go ahead and put it right there. So we saw that we were respecting it already for ever since yesterday. So that was kind of my confluence for longs, and then just kind of waited. Ideally we want to wait for a 15-minute gap, but just because we had lots of confluence, and then also too, we were just ripping, so we ended up moving like from market open till we went up about 192 points. So that was already a lot, but I mean, not essentially enough for us to kind of call it a day. We did have these resting highs from London session that we did want to see get taken out. Either we wanted to see them get taken out today or earlier that morning before 7 a.m. or sometime between New York AM session, whatever the case may that be. But yeah, so pretty much we waited. We saw we had all these 5 minute gaps being formed, and we also had our Fibonacci level, our OT range, get respected if I can just put it right where it's supposed to be at. So we ended up respecting this 6 2 range while also respecting previous midnight open and our 7 a.m. macro open. Kind of a little pal confluence right there. So pretty much, I mean, we originally got in. Get rid of this. So we got in somewhere like right here. We got in like somewhere right here with the stop very tight, targeting like some, I think it was the end of this fair value gap. So like something like that. Ended up getting stopped out break even, which is fine. We ended up respecting these two levels right here. These three levels actually. So we ended up respecting the 6-2 range, 7 a.m. macro open, midnight open, and any other. I think that was the other 7 a.m. macro open as well, and also continuing up from a 5 minute gap as well, and a no. Also, when we got stopped out break even, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a 15-minute retrace, but I mean, we were just displacing. Oh my gosh, where are we at? We were just displacing crazy already. I'm like, okay, that's probably very unlikely. So I'm not gonna. We have a perfectly good setup right here. I think we also had what SMT as well. So this was today. So yeah, we had an SMT with, you can see. So with those two lows as well. Oh no, is that an SMT? No, it's not. Where'd I see it at? I might be tripping, but yeah, I mean that was pretty much it. I mean we were displacing. Okay, I'm like, all right, well, we're not gonna short. I mean, what on the higher time frame we don't really have anything for us to go off of. I mean, even the two, even the two, yeah, we closed very very bullish on the 4 hour. 1 hour we're clear displacing. I'm like, okay, we're gonna hit all time highs either today or tomorrow, or either later on in the day. So it was a perfect setup. Ended up, I mean, honestly, I'd give this setup like a B plus, or like yeah, like a B plus. Boom, got in. We ended up getting in. It was like what? So it was right after the inverse. So it was like something like this, like a really tight stop. Something like that, and then we ended up just. It was like because we had it was it was exactly 29.6. So yeah. So this exactly was our trade right here. We ended up just hitting that level by what, like a point. We I mean, I've said this before, but in order for me to risk not getting stopped out break even, I target the body open or close of the candle. I'm not going to target the top of the wick. That just creates risk for topping out or bottoming out with an SMT, which I did. I targeted this bullish close candle, which we were clearly respecting, and we displaced. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. And you can see here, well, obviously I wouldn't have got stopped out break even, but I probably would have been stopped out because my stop probably would have been like right here, just wicked out, or not, maybe right here. So yeah, overall that was my trade. Honestly, very beautiful trade. I mean, now looking at it, I'm gonna take a setup like this maybe 8 out of 10 times because we had higher time frame confidence on the 4 hour. We had clear higher time frame draws on liquidity with reaching these highs again, but also I mean probably even pushing past London session highs, while also having all time highs in our near vicinity to target. So yeah, like right here, we had all time high right there. We clearly destroyed it, and now we're bottoming out. We're displacing crazy to the downside, which I don't know what we reacted off of, but yeah. And then also too, I mean, probably want to see us going into tomorrow. Probably keep displacing. Honestly, maybe because I don't see any areas of a reversal. But yeah, that was a trade. Honestly, that was a really high confluence trade. I mean, honestly, I guess the only thing better we could have really asked for was probably like a more clear. I mean, not even that. I mean, too. Look at also too. You guys can see too as well. That can add on to it that I saw. We swept out these previous lows. Like the higher time from liquidity sweep on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, 4 hour tap into a higher time from fair value gap, displacing off a 5 minute while having good draws and liquidity to target. Like this is a really good setup. Having all these levels respected, 6-2 range, 7 a.m. open, midnight open, and filling a 5 minute gap multiple times, respecting it. Like clearly, yeah, we consolidated a little bit, but we clearly displaced. This was the move of the day. So, yeah, I'm honestly going to take that setup 8 out of 10 times. It was a really good setup today. So, yeah, I mean, I know I did it kind of late. It's already, what? It's already 11 o'clock, almost 12 o'clock PST time. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, now since we're starting London session, I can probably now see what we can probably look for going into tomorrow as well. I'll probably show you guys. So, I mean, yes. Uh, probably. I mean, we did respect this 4 hour gap right here as well. On yes. So maybe look to target. We might even have. Honestly, we might not even have a setup tomorrow. Now looking at it, there might not even be a setup tomorrow because, I mean, what we're gonna keep displacing all the way down overnight, and then react off of it. We might. And if anything, honestly, we might have one of those days where we displace into it, but we just consolidate. And then Sunday open, we then displace. That could happen. So Friday definitely might be a little iffy. We might have to see what's going to happen. But I mean, oh, right here. I mean, no, that was NQ. Yes, right here. Reacting on a 4 hour gap. And you London session traders right now, you can take on like a long play off this right here, displace, inverse, and then just wait for like a reaction off that, retrace in, displace higher and higher, target all these other highs. Who knows? I'm not gonna take that. I don't trade London session, so let me see. Yeah, I mean higher time from SMT. Oh, SMT as well. Boom, retrace above. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I mean the way EES is looking, we're already reacting off a 4 hour gap. So we'll see how we close on this, which we probably are. We'll probably end up respecting, or we'll probably end up. I don't know. Who knows? But one of our higher time from confluences got hit already. Probably wait for NQ. I don't know. See what's gonna go on with that. But that's all I really got for you guys. I mean, covered our trade recap from earlier this morning, and touched base on kind of what I want to see. Kind of give my opinion for tomorrow. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next trade recap or market recap. Peace.